Hi there, it's Lori, and I know you've been wondering how my reorganizing of the yarn room has been going. Well, it hasn't. First, this past weekend, so the beginning of my husband being on vacation to help me out, the dog that just got spayed and had some other procedures as well. So it was not as simple as just a spaying. Well, she decided to chew on her armpit, and so we had to take her to the vet on Monday. And she had surgery on Wednesday because she had dug down pretty deep and gotten it pretty infected. So she gets to wear the collar of shame now. We were trying to do with one of those surgical recovery outfits, but that's what she chewed off. Anyway, she's a German Shepherd that just turned 1 last month. And yeah, so that's been a little involved, mostly for my 18-year-old stepdaughter, but nonetheless, it's meant extra things. And then I babysat longer than usual yesterday. I was supposed to have lunch with a friend, but thankfully that fell through, and we're gonna have lunch sometime in April because she's traveling twice for work. She's the one that works for the fire department. She's important. She's the head of communications, something like that. Public information officer. I think that's the title, but I could have that wrong. So anyway, she's awesome, and she's one of my favorite people, and I love hanging out with her, but I understand she's a busy lady. So anyway, it's okay because I was really tired, so tired I fell asleep on the couch with my grandson. He took a nap on me, and I kind of woke up thinking, oh, I think I dozed off for a few minutes. No, it was almost an hour. I don't know how long he was asleep because he fell asleep before me and stayed asleep after me. So a long nap. Anyway, so has anything happened in this room? Sort of. All of the prizes for all of the people who have contacted me have been sorted. Oh my goodness, that was the chair. I promise you, Sonia. Wasn't it you that asked that question? It was the chair. All of the cards have been written. I have a couple more little things to do, and then maybe extra. So anyway, I need to start packaging things up, but I can do on my own. So starting tomorrow, I'm filming this on Wednesday. This won't go out till Saturday, but starting on Thursday, we will be rearranging this room, and I really hope it fixes the lighting problem in here because it's annoying and I don't like it. But what's the title of this? Saturday shopping shares at the thrift store. Okay, I'm going to pause while I grab this because this is the big important thing related to all the things I was just saying. Okay, so this is very large and has the 3 drawers. It was very dusty, but that's all. So I spent a lot of time cleaning it with the Lysol wipes, but it was $3.99. And this is great for my yarn storage or other craft storage. It's probably going to be yarn though, because it helps me if I can see what's in it. So that was one of the thrift store purchases. Okay. Other things I got this because of the white thread. I know it's blowing out really bad. And the blue yarn will probably go straight into scraps. I'm not sure. I got a beginning crochet book just because I thought that's a nice beginner item, not for myself. This is for a future giveaway because it's real cute. It's cross stitch. It's cross stitch or embroidery. Hold on. And same with this. Is it cross stitch or embroidery? This one definitely looks cross stitch. This one, yeah, this one says cross stitch on it. Yeah, that one says cross stitch, but it's covered by, but they're cute. So I just got a few, these few items. Again, don't expect to give away anytime soon. Just saying. But the real winner and the real reason I went ahead and bought some stuff is I found these beads. And I don't know how well you can tell what color that is, but that should go really well. Because I'm having trouble finding pearls. I would have preferred pearls, but it is what it is. I have looked. Margaret looked for me, which I appreciate. But she believes she had already given them away for this shawl. And I'm going to be, there's the bottom. I'm going to be bordering it in this dark blue. And yes, it does have metallic or stellina or whatever you call that. But, and I'll put those beads on there. I probably won't use the long skinny beads. I know some of you, and it says they're glass. For whatever that's worth. I don't know. For $2, I was like, and they're really, truly the right color. I know it doesn't look like it, but these are a purple. Probably about this shade of purple. And then this is like a crystal blue, ice blue. It's like clear, but it's not clear. It's got this hint of blue in it. So I'm probably going to have to put 2 or 3 beads. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out because I want this off my plate. But that is, where did I put my project bag? Oh, there's my Arty project bag. So let me put the hook back in there. That is one nice thing about little yarn. And this crazy lacy, it's so lacy stitch. The Solomon's not. I can just put my hook in there. But small yarn, small project bag, and the whole thing fits. I did decide, not on a whim, but I decided today that even though there's this thing I really want to make, because I mentioned overcommitment the other day, but did not actually talk about it. I really want to make this idea that's in my head. But however, I would have exactly 2 weeks to make that, and I'm not convinced I have the time to make it. So guess what? I'm making something that I can make. I might still design it, put it out there in the world. This, I decided to pick this back up, and I decided I needed to just finish this before I take on anything else. Before I start a wedding blanket. That's another thing, but that's not until June. I need to make it lightweight. So I've learned a lot of things that, to make it lightweight. First of all, use a lighter weight yarn and a bigger hook. But this baby blanket, do you remember this baby blanket? I have added 2 rows, and I now have 5 rows left. And I think I'm going to do a wheat stitch border on it because, oh my gosh, I think that will be the perfect way to end all this texture, right? Because these will be trees. The trees will be done. Which way do I want to show you? Like that. So each side will have 2 trees. This is Fiber Spiders. It's fillet. It's tessellated trees on Fiber Spider. I did purchase the pattern because I wanted to modify it. I purchased the pattern for my grandson 2 years ago. So I didn't recently purchase it. Craig's customer service is incredible. I had a small question. I was having a little bit of an issue. Boom. He answered like immediately. So if you ever actually purchase a Fiber Spider Craig pattern, great customer service. And worth it because then I could see it and I could see what I needed to do. And it made it really easy for me to just look at that written pattern and pull it into this. So each side has two trees on it, and then the increases just end up with, I did cross double crochet in the corner again for kind of a really cool textured look in the corner, but that way the increases don't change where those trees are aligned. So 5 more rows on that, but I committed. I'm like, I am not going to finish. I am not going to start that other project until I finish the baby blanket that I should have had done in December. It is now almost the end of February. By the time you see this, it is the end of February. So, has the craft room been cleaned? No. 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 Well, it's been cleaned. Rearranged? No. But I'm hoping that by Sunday, when I do my live, and I have a big announcement Sunday during the live, I'm hoping that at that point, this might be all rearranged. I might have a different arrangement for displaying all my lovely cards because I haven't put Rosie's cute frogs up there. It's chaotic up there. I just, a lot of work needs to be done. But packages also need to be sent out. Anyway, so that's where I'm at on that. Just a quick reminder, Lexi Helix Stitchcraft is still in need of some funds to help recover lost property and all the excess bills you have whenever you're in a car accident. Somebody else, oh my gosh, it escaped my brain right now. Somebody else just went through a car accident where they totaled the car, but the other driver did take accountability, so that helps too. That keeps your insurance from going up, which is going to be a challenge for Lexi. So anyway, if you want to donate to Lexi's GoFundMe, please do. If you want to share it out anywhere, you can share it in a text to someone you know that maybe would want to help, or wherever you want to share. So that's that. I just looked down and I'm like, okay. So tomorrow you will see some other things. I will be wearing the same thing. This is from Camille, right? Or was this was from Camille, right? It says the crocheter. You know why? You know why it's a skeleton? Because just one more row. I was late to 2 things today. 2. Because I needed to finish a row. Wasn't like crazy late, but I'm never late to appointments. So the one lady especially was like, I was getting worried. I'm like, I am so sorry. And she knows I crochet and she knows I do stuff. So I said, I'm sorry, I was finishing a row and it took me longer than I thought it was supposed to. So yeah. Anyway. Here's this, my love bug once again. I think I might give this to my lady that's been doing the TMS, transcranial magnetic stimulation. So I see her every day, 5 days a week, half an hour a day. So, and we talk about everything. So she's practically like a counselor, but she's not a counselor. But anyway, I might give her the love bug. I haven't decided. Because I don't know what else to do with it. I gave her a heart at Valentine's Day, but of course, but I don't know. Maybe I'll come up with something more personal, but still small. This I did in a couple hours, maybe less. This is Shannon the Sweeney Stitcher's pattern. So, not her colors. Her colors are love bug colors and bigger yarn and bigger hook and everything. But yeah, anyway. Just, yeah. Don't be like Lori. And don't be late to things because you're trying to finish the row. Stop at the beginning of the row when you're getting close to the time you need to leave. Be better than me, okay? Okay. Thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? Can I even reach her? Yeah. Hugs to you all. Virtual hug from Mima Potato Head. Or whatever kind of hug you need. Hugs.